In the city of Paris, there once lived a young woman named Mathilde Loisel. She was beautiful and charming, born for luxury and comfort, or so she believed. But fate had made her the wife of a simple clerk in the Ministry of Education. Though her husband was kind and hard-working, Mathilde constantly felt dissatisfied with her modest life. She longed for grand rooms, elegant dresses, glittering jewels, and admiration from high society. One evening her husband returned home with excitement. He proudly handed her an invitation to a grand ball at the ministry, a rare chance to mingle with the elite. But instead of joy, Mathilde looked disappointed. She had nothing suitable to wear. Her husband sacrificed his savings, meant for a hunting gun, to buy her a beautiful new gown. Yet, even with the dress, Mathilde felt incomplete. She had no jewels to adorn herself. So she went to her wealthy friend, Madame Forestier, and borrowed a stunning diamond necklace. When the night of the ball arrived, Mathilde shone like a star. Everyone admired her beauty, her grace, her charm. For the first time in her life, she felt she truly belonged to the world she had always dreamed of. But that dream ended abruptly. When she returned home in the early hours of the morning, she discovered the necklace was gone. It had vanished without a trace. The couple searched everywhere, on the streets, in the carriage, at the ballroom, but it was nowhere to be found. They decided to replace it. After visiting one jeweler after another, they found a necklace identical to the lost one. Its price was enormous. To pay for it, they borrowed money from every source they could, sold their possessions, and signed years of crushing debt. What followed was a life of hardship. Mathilde, once proud and delicate, now learned the rough realities of poverty. She dismissed her servant, moved into a small dark apartment, and took up heavy work. She washed floors, carried water, and bargained for every coin. Her hands became coarse, her beauty faded, and her youth was consumed by struggle. After 10 long years the debts were finally paid. One day, Mathilde met Madame Forestier on a Paris street. She was shocked to see how much her friend had changed, worn, aged, almost unrecognizable. Mathilde, moved by years of suffering, decided to tell her the truth, how she had lost the necklace and replaced it with a new one, spending 10 years repaying the debt. Madame Forestier stood speechless. Then she softly said, "Oh Mathilde, my necklace was fake. It was worth no more than a few hundred francs." Mathilde was stunned. 10 years of toil and misery, all for an illusion. And so, the glittering necklace that once made her feel rich had stolen the best years of her life. The true lesson she learned was harsh and eternal, that vanity and pride can cost far more than they seem, and that true happiness lies not in wealth or appearance, but in gratitude for what we already have.